In the quaint town of Millwood, nestled deep in the forest, a mysterious carnival emerged overnight. Its tents and rides stood like a mirage, beckoning residents with promises of wonder and excitement. Among them was Sarah, a curious woman haunted by an inexplicable sense of déjà vu. As twilight descended, Sarah followed the carnival's hypnotic lights, drawn to a peculiar attraction, an antique mirror with an ornate frame. Mesmerized, she caught her reflection, but it seemed different somehow, her features distorted like ripples in water. The mirror's attendant, a peculiar figure with ethereal eyes, called it the Mirror of Eternity. He warned Sarah that it could reveal the past, present, and future, an unsettling glimpse into the depths of her soul. Intrigued, she reached out and touched the cold surface. In a flash, Sarah found herself in an alternate reality, a distorted echo of the town. Familiar faces wore expressions of horror and despair. Time seemed suspended, and the carnival was a relic of decay. Panicked, she returned to the present, gasping for breath. Curiosity soon morphed into obsession as Sarah visited the Mirror of Eternity each night. With every glimpse, the alternate reality changed, revealing darker and more terrifying versions of her world. She witnessed her own death, the demise of her loved ones, and unspeakable horrors plaguing Millwood. Sarah's obsession grew, her sanity unraveling. She neglected her friends and family, captivated by the mirror's dark revelations. Each visit took a toll on her psyche, and the line between reality and nightmare blurred. One fateful night, as Sarah faced the mirror once more, it whispered promises of eternal knowledge. It tempted her with the secrets of the universe, the power to change destiny. The carnival's ethereal eyes burned with wickedness, an entity eager to consume her soul. Driven by desperation, Sarah pleaded for answers. Why was the mirror showing her these horrors? The attendant grinned, revealing a truth she could not bear to accept. The mirror fed on fear, and the darker her thoughts, the stronger its malevolence grew. Haunted by this revelation, Sarah vowed to break free from the mirror's clutches. But with each attempt, the mirror resisted, ensnaring her further in its web of despair. The alternate reality became more tangible, and the horrors began to spill into her world. Millwood descended into chaos as Sarah's nightmares manifested. Shadows crept through the streets, and monstrous apparitions prowled the forest. Fear paralyzed the town, and her loved ones fell victim to the mirror's whims. As she faced the horror she had inadvertently unleashed, Sarah realized that the mirror had become a portal, a bridge between her fears and reality. It exploited her doubts, creating an endless loop of torment. With time running out, Sarah devised a desperate plan. In a final confrontation, she confronted her own reflection, determined to overcome her deepest fears and regrets. She embraced the darkness within, acknowledging that her fears were a part of her, but they did not define her. In a blinding surge of light, the mirror shattered, and the carnival vanished. Sarah found herself back in Millwood, but it was different. The horror had dissipated, replaced by a sense of hope and renewal. The town began to heal as Sarah faced her fears head-on. Her loved ones returned, and Millwood emerged from the shadows. However, the Mirror of Eternity's presence had left a lasting mark on her soul. In quiet moments, echoes of the alternate reality haunted her mind. The memories of horrors witnessed in the mirror lingered, a constant reminder of the darkness that lay within. Yet, she understood that it was her strength and resilience that had freed her from the mirror's grasp. As Sarah returned to her life, she carried the weight of the carnival's malevolence, an eternal reminder that darkness and light were intertwined. The experience had left her scarred but wiser, understanding that embracing one's fears was the key to breaking free from their power. Or so, she thought. But one night, as Sarah lay in bed, the room plunged into darkness. The carnival's ethereal eyes appeared on the wall, glowing with a haunting light. The shattered pieces of the Mirror of Eternity began to reassemble, piece by piece. Fear gripped Sarah's heart as the mirror reconstituted itself, its haunting power returning with a vengeance. The horrors she thought she had vanquished resurfaced, more nightmarish than before. Trapped in the nightmarish reality once more, Sarah realized the true horror. The mirror of eternity would never release its hold on her tormented soul. Her screams echoed through the town, but there was no escape this time. In the days that followed, the carnival reappeared, its twisted presence tormenting Millwood endlessly. The townsfolk whispered in terror about the cursed mirror that had claimed Sarah's soul, and the horrors it unleashed upon their town. The formidable evil of the carnival became a legend, a cursed attraction existing between dimensions, where the lines between nightmares and reality blurred forever. Millwood became a town forever haunted by its own fears and regrets, forever trapped in the echoes of eternity.